The stars were bleeding. That was the first thing I noticed. The familiar constellations we'd navigated for years were now smudged, distorted, as if smeared across the viewport by some unseen force. Captain Elena turned to the crew, her voice tight. "Brace for impact. Whatever this is, we're not prepared for it." The ship shuddered violently, like a leaf caught in a hurricane. I grabbed the nearest console, my knuckles white. When the shaking stopped, the silence was uneasy. "Status report," Elena barked. "Life support is holding," the engineer replied. "But the timeline, it's off. Way off." "Timeline?" I asked. "What do you mean?" "According to the ship's logs, we've been traveling for 25 years. But the date it's showing is 2047. 25 years? My head spun. We'd only been on a 5-year mission. That's impossible. Elena's face was pale. "Get us closer to Earth. Maybe we can figure this out." As we approached, the planet came into view, but it wasn't the Earth we remembered. The cities were smaller, the technology cruder. "Captain," the navigator whispered, We're too early." "Too early?" I looked at her, confused. "What's that mean?" "It means we're in the past. We've somehow gone back in time." The words hung in the air, heavy and impossible. I stumbled to the viewport, my heart pounding. Below us, a younger version of Earth buzzed with life, unaware of the anomaly that had brought us here. "We need to warn them," I said, my voice trembling. "We need to fix this." Elena shook her head. "There's no fixing it. We're stuck here. And if we try to tell them what's coming, we'll change everything. Ruin the future." I turned away, the weight of our situation crushing me. We were prisoners of time, trapped in a world that wasn't ours. The crew fell silent, each of us grappling with the enormity of our fate. As we descended, I caught a glimpse of myself in the viewport. My reflection stared back, a stranger in a strange land. And in that moment, I realized we weren't just returning home. We were arriving too late.